Bitcoin, technical analysis, and macroeconomic fundamentals. By the end of this stream, you'll have everything you need to know about Bitcoin before anyone else does. Guaranteed. Are we having what some legacy analysts would call a little pump? I mean, it's been a while. We haven't really seen a little pump in a long time, but I would say it's a little pump, for a raging bull run. She's not a big pump, but she's a little pump. Let's see here. 5.8%. Hey. For 3 months of chop suey consolidation, I'll take 5.8% on the day. Now, some key metrics that I'm looking at is up here. You can see this little wick. Can you? If you're on your phone, you probably can't. Or if you're listening in your car, you obviously can't. But there is a wick that touches up here on the 200 moving average at 100.1. Now, we basically have to close the candle today. A candle. Doesn't mean all of them. We just need to close a candle on the 4-hour chart above this wick at 100.169. That will engage the bullish algorithms for the quant bots to go buy more, buy more, buy more, buy more, buy more, continue buying, continue buying, continue buying. Outside of that, we may get an old-fashioned rejection, and really, to be perfectly honest with you, it fit the narrative of chop suey just to come up to the 200 and get denied again back down to our support at 95.7, because that's really just where we are. We can't, if we don't break out of this range right here. This is a channel of eternal monotony. If I ever saw one. If we don't break out of it, we'll just continue ranging. And although we are to the upside this morning, which I'll take the pump just to get the blood going again. We can't sit here in a range and expect the heart to pump. we need to see bigger gains to get the momentum back into. Oh no, that was on my other one, the Google Trends. Let's see if I'll get to it later. Actually, let's go back to the ding dong. You can see 3 green candles in a row now. It would be pretty bullish. Hold on one second. Let's go back here. This is what I'd like to see happen at the bare minimum. If we were to close up here above the 200 and then just, range, because, the weekend we know we're bullish when she parties on the weekend. But when she's not partying on the weekend, we know it's just we're in range territory. Good morning, Randy Hipper. Smash the likes. Pop it, pop it, pop it. And now, if this was the case, that would be a sweet little bull flag that would play out here. Let's get this. Where are we here? Trend line. Let's just make this a one out here. Perfect. There's the flag. This is all hypothetical, right? She could just tank as soon as 8:30 comes. But if this is the case, you would take the pole, slide it all to the breakout point, and then we're all at 106. And now at 106, we would start getting pretty bullish again. We would be approaching all-time highs, and we would break out of our channel of eternal monotony with our resistance being at 103.5-ish. Now that's what I'd like to see, because on the weekends doesn't do much. Maybe on Sunday we might get a little bit of a pump or a dump, but outside of that, what more can you ask for on a Friday? Now 8:30 will be important to see what happens on the open, and then by about 10 o'clock, 10 a.m., give or take, price action will probably stall out. Now, I would like to stall out above the 200 moving average. Is that so much to ask? Is that too hard, for this market to get above the 200 moving average? For the love of God, for the love of Sneaky Pete. Continuing on the ding dong, 3 green candles in a row. Hey, that's pretty bullish, seeing as though we haven't seen 3 green candles in a row since way back mid-Jan. So about a month ago. So we've gone a month without having any consecutive green pumpishness going on. And this is the first time. 3 days in a row, it's a big deal, because 3 red days in a row are even a bigger deal. Randy Hipper, I'm bullish on pianomattyb and Bitcoin. Well, let's check out this little thing I did here. Which one are you, round tripper or selling? 65% are round tripping. Yeah, so am I. I'm round tripping probably till 2032. So there's that. Gently brush the like button on your way in. Thank you, Sneaky Pete, for it just needs reminders. You know, people need reminders. This is about the most bullish thing I've seen in a long time. It gives me a little bit of hope that maybe we have seen a reversal. So we are still in the throes of this head and shoulders pattern. Oh, look at this. That's how messy these charts are. This because this is so big. Why is this so big, pianomattyb? And why is the bottom have such a anyway, it's a crypto fear index. Let's get rid of that. It's taking up too much time, too much space, real estate. There we go. So we got the head and shoulders pattern. We got to get out of it. We are breaking out of it. And we just got over the 50 moving average. Now I want this 20 moving average to come curl up. Can't be that bullish when the 20 moving average is below the higher moving average. You just can't. So my next target for the daily chart would be this channel of ascension to get back in it. Get back into today it would mean 102. Now, it's not too much. It's not too much to ask. I mean, the price is moving so little, it may be a lot to ask, but to get to where I want to be is really under 3%. Under 3% to get where I want to be. It's nothing. That's nothing. It's nothing. We can do it. This market can do it. And then at that point, we can say, see you later to the head and shoulders. I wouldn't say goodbye because I would almost expect a rejection from this channel of ascensions. Support now acting as resistance. So that's the way the market works. Now, could we see something like this? Bingo and then bongo. Yes, we could. Let's get rid of that. I don't want no omens. No omens on here. I'm not going to leave those. I've become superstitious. I don't want to leave so many markings, arbitrary doodles on my charts because we know how the market tunes into pianomattyb's channels. Like what was arbitrary doodles doing? Oh, it's going up. Okay, he drew an arrow. All right, well let's do 3 green arrows. Right, so we'll only keep up these bullish type of targets. Now I'd be doing everyone an injustice if I didn't keep the head and shoulders on, just to keep you wary. We got to know what's pumping and what may be dumping, and that would be the reason. That would be the technical analysis and the probabilities of us going more down would be because of the head and shoulders. Doesn't mean it's going to, just probabilities of. Weekly, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Now, we are putting in what some legacy analysts, Sneaky Pete, call a bullish engulfing candle for the past 2 weeks. It's something on the weekly. These bullish engulfing candles on the weekly, they have more credence than the smaller charts. I mean, it shows a general macro momentum. So let's see how much it would take us to get a triple tri-delta gamma bullish engulfing candle from here. That would mean to close above this past red candle, 102. So see, we have a confluence of where we need to be. 102.5 to get a bullish engulfing candle, tri-delta gamma, which would engulf the past 3 weeks. It would close off the month, basically returning the gains we had. 102.5, where were we on that channel of resistance here? That was 102.1. So we're in the $300 vicinity. That is it's a rounding error as to where we need to be. But that would be the most ideal candle close this weekend would be right here at 102.5. That's where we really got to be in order to facilitate more bullish action moving into next week. You can see we got this nice little bounce from the 23.6. We're just going to fibs, Next fib up here is 104.3. That would be nice. Imagine closing 104.3. Just getting over 100 really is what we need to be looking for. I mean, under 100, it brings in the omens of the bearish omens. As soon as we're under 100, people are like, that's it. That's it. It's over. We're done. It was nice. It was fun. See you later. See you in 2028. So it's just psychologically, we got to get back up over 100K. Now it looks like we're having a little bit of resistance here, but that's, back to the 4-hour chart. This is to be expected. I mean, usually we get the resistance at 98.3. So we have broken out at 98.3. Sneaky Pete. Less than 100K equals Rebi. over 100K. Oh, I'm reading it wrong. I think you mean above 100K equals ribeye, below 100K equals ground beef. Here's the thing, Sneaky Pete. I've had a little bit of an epiphany when it came to ground, because when I got that cow, I got a quarter cow from a farmer. I got a bunch of ground beef thing. And I wasn't a big ground beef eater. This guy didn't like cook it. I sit there and fry it up. But I learned to love it, and now I can't get enough of ground beef. It's such a satiating meal. I'll eat a pound of ground beef, a little bit of garlic in there, a little bit of onions. Sometimes I'll do a hard-boiled egg yolk, and I'll just kind of mix it up, get a little color. Don't forget, I do squirt a bunch of mustard on it too, Pete. I'm not a monster. I will put some mustard on it to give it that burger patty type of feel. Anyway, I'm a pretty big advocate of the ground beef these days. Not to say there's not ribeyes involved. Yesterday was it 2 ribeyes? No, it was just 1 ribeye. I had a bad experience with a ribeye. It's just I overcooked it. And there's nothing more sad than eating a well-done steak. You're kind of sitting there. If there was like the meme of someone crying, it would be because I'm eating a well-done steak. It's like, I don't want to eat this. It's still good, and it's satiating, but it's so well done. You know what I mean? I just don't want to do it. Now, the most important thing is this monthly chart. Look at what we have here, my friends. Where did that go? I thought I got one. Yes, we have what some legacy analysts would refer to as a hammer candle. Can't touch this. My piano's not on. Can you believe that? My piano's not on. And Fibonacci is, this is how smart Fibonacci is. Fibonacci is the half Siamese, half psycho, or half ragdoll, half psycho cat. And it's smarter than any cat should ever be. If, right out about 4 feet from here is my basement window of this room. And so what Fibonacci does when it wants to come in, it'll go to the door and it'll meow for a bit. And it's like looking at its cat watch going, oh, what the hell? And then it'll come around this window and it'll hear me talking and it'll start meowing right at this window. That's how smart this weird cat is. He's right there. I'm going to have to go and let him in. Anyway, yes, this monthly candle has a hammer candle. Now, this would signify and make sense that we would have this hammer candle signifying bullish prowess into the next month. Now, it's really going to be a do or die on this March. 1 second. Remind me about the do or die if I forget about it. Sneaky Pete Babers. My motto about steak used to be, if it isn't great, don't send it my way. I've switched it up these days. Medium is great. If it isn't great, don't send it my way. So that steak that I had that I was crying on the inside, you would have loved it. It was very well done. And I follow this. See, when you get thermometers, I don't trust them anymore. It's just better to, if you can bare back the steak, just go in there, know your timing, know the look of it, and let it sit. Really letting it sit is the key. But I'm so hungry, right? I can't. It's like, it's done. I just want to eat. I don't want to wait. But it's so important to let it wait. Yeah, I like it medium, rare to medium. No, not medium, rare to medium rare. Medium rare is almost a little bit too much. So it would make sense. And of course, following this, look at this little doodle, just bonk, hitting it. And then it's a bonk, hammer candle, and we'll go up. Bonk, hammer candle, and we'll go up. That's what these, Randy Hipper, letting rest, no put it on it's the hardest thing ever, because like part of the carnivore diet is you don't want to not eat when you're not hungry. It sounds normal, but for instance, because the satiation can last so long, like let's say I have some ground beef after this, I won't be hungry till like dinner, right? So if I were like, oh, I gotta have lunch, and I ate that steak, it's a waste. So I gotta wait till I'm hungry. But the thing is that I'm hungry, and so when that steak is sitting there, it's like, well, it's only been 3 minutes. 3 minutes is enough, isn't it, Randy? 3 minutes is enough, isn't it? Isn't it? No, it's not. Usually my rule now is however long I cook it, I sit it. Anyway, you can see on this monthly chart, look at, we pinged almost perfectly off the 23.6% fib. I like that. And we have all this bullish prowess here, bringing in to fruition a hammer candle, perfect for going into the month of March, do or die. We really need to see March have some big gains so we can kind of carry into April. This March is very important because it is. Thank you for Friday Steak Fund contribution. Thank you. Whoa! Hey, I pressed the right button. Thank you for the ribeye contribution. And this will move into March, but March we need to see some gains because if we get into April with a red candle, well, we may be, into the summer bummer. Can you imagine this chop suey going into the summer bummer for another 6 months of this? It'd be quite disappointing for a bull run. Now, will it happen? I don't know. Bitcoin usually does exactly the opposite of what everyone's thinking. So what I like now is everyone's bearish. I get so bearish, everyone's bearish. This is when I start getting excited because when it's bearish, that means the market's going to do the exact opposite. Tonight is the biggest and best live dueling piano show in the whole world. Come check it out. Let us play your request. Love you all. Make sure you like and subscribe and share this video with someone you think might like it too.